Good morning, Wendy here from Wendy's Craft Den, and today I'm going to be making a card using the Stamperia flower alphabet paper. And I mean, this is just, it's got bits missing on it, but I don't really, don't throw it all away because it's, one piece has been used from the page. There are still so many other things. These I thought would be nice for doing somebody's name. In the old books, you used to get the big capital T with all the flowers on, and then, or whatever. You know what I mean. Right, so there's that, and there's this beautiful piece of here. And all this looks like crackle glaze, I do give when I say that. And here we are, we've got loads of little ones, and absolutely fantastic. And then you've got here, then you've got postcards, which I think are again beautiful, but I haven't quite worked out how to use them yet, I'm sorry to say, but every day's a learning day, isn't it? You're never too old to learn, I was told. Don't know whether that's true of me or not, I don't know yet, but as you can see, there is still a lot to use in this, and I might be using this in making a tag this afternoon, I don't know yet. Now this little piece was obviously from this paper pad, and it's been following me all day. I know that sounds silly because it's been scanned, but everywhere I've turned, it's been on the floor in front of me. So I thought, right, you are obviously wanting to be used. I'm going to use this note card. The cards and envelopes you can get from Stampin' Up. They're wonderful quality. And this I made because I was doing something and I needed to clean the brush out. So I was just showing, don't just stop and then clean your brush. Clean your brush on a piece of card, and then you've got a card base. And because of that, I'm not going to need a mat. Now then, with this one, I've decided to do a bit of tearing. Now if you tear towards yourself, you get that little line. I wonder if, can you see me there? I'm sorry, I don't think you can. Camera moved in so many positions. Right, if you tear it towards yourself, you get a line. If you tear it away, then you don't. So entirely up to you what you want to do. I want to leave that little bit of a line in there. Now that I've said that, it's stopped working. Just little bits torn off, and you're going to put it. I always start by pushing it that way. Right. I don't want to take too much off the top because I don't want to lose too much of the daisies, but there we go. Oh, good. That does look skewiff, doesn't it? Right, so there we are. Now before I do that, I'm going to use Tim Holtz Distress ink, and it's a fossilised amber. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to run it. You can, with doing this, you can use any colour you like, really. I mean, I just go for yellow because I'm using yellow. And those of you that haven't seen me before, yeah, I am slightly colourblind. But I don't let it stop me. I just I can tell shades and I can tell certain colours, but then other colours I can't. So, which is why when I'm watching a tutorial, I always ask what colour you're using, because it is so helpful. Sorry, it's so helpful for people like me who can't see colour in the right. Now, to me, that's all yellow, so you understand. Now, they've just covered all those edges. Now, another thing you could do is, I've used this on this little piece here, I've cut a bit off. There's a gadget you can have, and it's got little blades in it. Dear me. What you can do, you've got to be very careful if you're using the scissors, but that's all you need to do is you need to rough the edges up like that. Oops. Like I said, be careful if you're using the scissors. And that works just as well. I'll show you this. See, it works exactly the same. So it's up to you how much of the tearing you want to do. Now, I'm not going to put a sentiment on this because I went through my card yesterday and I don't think I've got any blank cards at all. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to make a card with no sentiments on. Right. Now then earlier, I die cut something. And now I can't find them. Oh. Ah, yes, I can tell a lie. Got 2 little butterflies. Again, I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. Now then, I'm going to get some glue. And also, doing this, I call it my faux mat, because you can do it on any, if you do it on a card, a white piece of card, pink, whatever card, just run it on the sides, and it gives you that faux matte effect, which looks ever so very nice. That's a word, do it. Never mind. Right, so you stick this on the front there. Again, this is tumbler glue. Very, very, very good glue, because it does stick as soon as you stuck it, if you know what I mean. So you've got to be careful the way you're going to position it. You're going to want it. I'm going to do this down there, because what I will do when the time comes for me to give it to somebody, I'm going to be doing the sentiment on the inside. Now this is what I couldn't work out whether I wanted to do or not. Now when you're doing butterflies, I've seen a few people do them and they curl the leaves down. Butterflies leaves? Butterfly wings don't go down. So what you need to do, you've got this bit here where the body gets to the body, the wings attach to the body. Oh dear, when you do this morning for? And the same goes here. Just going to bend that up. Now what I was unsure about doing was whether I was going to do it like that, which it just gives that little bit of a shadow, or not. And do I use that? Or do I use that? You see, every day, whatever you're making, there are so many choices of things. And I think this is what I'm realising now. Yes, I think it's going to have to be white to get these, to show up these whites here. That's what I'm going to do, and check again. And where's that? If you get something like that, there's a straight edge, you can just bend the wings down. Not curl them, bend them down so they're like that. Then that gives you an area here to dab your glue on, and we can put him by there. Just hold it for a second, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to put some glue on this one. Now I'm not going to do it just on the body of this one, I'm doing it all the way around it. If you have a fine tipped glue, then that is fantastic. Use that. Tombow glue is like a repositionable glue. It stays sticky after you know, if there's any bit left, it stays sticky. And I'm going to put that little butterfly just at the front of the front, in the middle of that card, and tap it down. Now, you can hear that, can't you? Well, maybe you can't, but that's sticky. So to get rid of that sticky, sorry about that, I jumped the cable. I'm going to use this. This is my, I can't remember what it's called now, but you do it before you stamp, before you do any embossing and stuff. Right, so now that is dry. Oops, sorry, nearly broke your wings off then. You're on your wings, your antennae. So there we go, we've got a lovely little card there. And you can still put a little sentiment in here, entirely up to you. Now, I don't like leaving my envelopes naked. So, what colour is what now? Oh, that's the right one. So what I'm going to do, if I can find my stamp. Oh, yes, there it is. I'm going to bring my stamping mat out. Because these are photopolymer stamps, they don't have that cushion. I'll explain to you when I've got the other stamps are over there now. So if I go over again, we're just going to turn this into an hour-long video. Right, so just using these out of one of the Stampin' Up flowers. And then I'm going to put this, always check your block as well. I'm going to put this in the bottom corner, like that. Just leaving it for a bit for the ink to go into the thingy, into the envelope. And there we have it. We have got a lovely little card and an envelope, and those two will get together, and I will be putting them in bags very shortly so they'll stay nice and clean and dust free. Okay, thank you everybody. Love you all. Bye.